on an airline or something like that. Oh, set to go to the skies. I don't know why I'm pronouncing my S's like that. But hello, good evening. I hope you're well. Don't turn off. Stay tuned in. I know, it's not me for the whole hour. You'll be absolutely fine. It's Flextravaganza, the word that most of us have struggled with for the past, I don't know, 2 years. But finally, I think we're all good at saying it. Flextravaganza. Oh, do you know what? I'm so excited about this. Flextravaganza means you can divide the cost of anything you buy over £1 into 2 monthly payments, and you have got up until Friday the 12th to make your purchases all the way through until 6 p.m. How about that? Now, it could not have come at a better time, because when we're thinking about Christmas and we're thinking about gifts, we want to spread the costs, because sometimes we don't have an awful lot of money each month to spend on our crafty items. Well, now anything over £1 you can divide into 2 payments. That means if you buy something for £1, is that just 50p this month and then 50p the following month? That's madness. But it's not a madness deal, it's a Flextravaganza deal. But I do have a monthly mega deal for you. Oh, do you know what? I'm really excited about this show. If you want an advent calendar that's going to do something a little bit different other than add inches to your waist, this is going to give you the capability of crafting away throughout the Christmas period and beyond. What you're going to get in here, well, I can't give too much away, but there are stamps, there are stencils, there are dies in here, there are paper pads. It says it all there, so I'm not giving too much away. Oh my word, it says your surprises inside, and they certainly are. Now, £49.99, you have got £10 off that price already. And I am told you can't get this anywhere else at this price. Freedom members, you get a greater discount. It's £15. What does it mean to become a Freedom member? Just 888 your basket and that's it, you're a Freedom member. It is £7.97 a month, but it means that you don't pay any P&P. Which means your Flextravaganza event is even better, because as a Freedom member, you choose something for £1, it'll only be 50p this month. You're not paying any P&P on it. Now I've caught your attention. There you go. If you want to become a Freedom member, it is a fabulous deal. £7.97 per month. Unlimited standard delivery. It doesn't matter what you buy. You can buy 10 times a day. You don't pay any P&P. There are no contracts. It's a rolling monthly edition. So you can tell us that you want to stop at any time. And you get exclusive discounts as well, like today. And a member's badge. Hooray! Says join today and start saving. Oh my days. Now, I'm not alone. Of course I'm not. I'm with our Lou, because everybody, Lou's with us.
Lou's with us. Hello, everybody. Hey, I'm back. Just when you thought it was safe to go out.
Oh, Lou, do you know what? You're looking festive. You're looking fancy. You're looking Flextravaganza.
Flextravaganza. I can't say that either.
How are you?
I'm really, really good. I'm happily messing about with this because I just love it.
How excited
I
are
do like
you, Lou?
these. Yeah, Marlene, by Marlene. And I love the idea of the advent calendar, because you've got something instead of, like you say, the norm. And I've not seen many of these about, actually. And I've not seen any craft ones.
No, do you know what? This is a fabulous idea. Now, what we're going to do, because we have got a few shows lined up, we've got another one at 8 o'clock tonight, another one at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, 12 and 4. What we're going to do for you, we're going to open a door every hour. How exciting. Are we going to open it now? Are we going to open it now? We're going to open it now. Okay, so... You know when they used to announce the Premier winner, the Premier League winner, they used to say at like tea time, you know, if you don't want to know the winner, look away now. And everybody used to turn the TV down and look away. Well, it's kind of the same thing now. If you don't want to know what's inside, just avert your eyes for a few moments, and I'll tell you when it's safe to unavert your eyes, if that's the right wording. So we're going to open one of the doors now, Lou. I'm so excited. Which door are we going to open?
You choose.
Oh, can we open door number 4?
Door number 4.
Door number 4.
Number 4.
Are we going to see Lou open? Are we going to see Lou open it? There you go. Do you want to bring it over? There you go.
Stencils.
Ooh. Do you know what, Lou? That's a bigger door than I thought.
There's a load of stencils. I've just popped down here. Look away. You get a full range of those little stencils. Don't look. They've dropped down. But you get a whole range of these stencils to go with it. I'll have to find the others, but I think you get 4 different stencils like that in the first one.
Oh, can we just see that
I don't want to...
stencil? I mean, it is nice to see what Lou's just opened up. And there it is. Look at that. Oh, I can see a project happening already with that one, Lou.
I can. And you don't just get that, and I know that because I've seen this sneaky peeky, and you get some more, but I will get them out and put them. But you get a few more. You get about 3 or 4 of these all together.
Excellent. And that's just in door number 4. Right, you can look again. You can look again.
Door number 4.
You need to look to get these into your basket. Okay, 857 is your item number. We are very, very, very busy. I love the front cover of it. I think it looks amazing, but it's what's inside that's going to be even more amazing for you. Now, there's nothing stopping you when you open your advent calendar being surprised and loving what you see and then wrapping it up and giving it as a gift. Nothing to stop you doing that, or it's going to be a gift for you to enjoy over the festive period. 382957, and remember, Freedom members, you get that extra discount, and it's just £22.50 today because it is on Flexi. But we're in the midst of a Flextravaganza event, which means anything you buy from us, anything over £1, will be divisible into 2 payments. How exciting is that? Right. Lou is going to show all of them now. Oh, avert your eyes.
These are the ones that...
We're now going to have a look what was behind door number 4.
So door number 4 is these wonderful stencils, masks, whatever, but they're so versatile because they go with what's in the other doors. So you get a set of 3 with that. So there you go, a little taster.
Brilliant. Yeah, 3 behind door number 4. Okay, you can look again now. Okay, right, okay, we are really busy. I thought we would be. 10% of the stock gone already. 10% of the stock has gone already, and everything's going to be dispatched on the 15th of November, so plenty of time to get these home and get them out and ready to go for December the 1st. Now, talking of December, we have got some brand new stamps, which are all Christmassy. Oh, do you know what?
And they're
I don't know which one's my favourite set, because we've got a couple of sets coming up, but we do adore this one. £15.98, 17 stamps in total you get in both sets. That's an amazing deal. When you see the size of the stamps that you're getting, let me show you the Christmas tree, first of all, if I may. Let's show you that Christmas tree stamped out. Look at that. That's a big one.
It is big.
By anyone's standard, Lou. That is a big one.
Absolutely.
Let me show you the stamp itself. There you go. So that's your stamp set. And let me take this and pop that round there. There you go. You get a better view. So you've got your Christmas tree. You've got your little sentiment there. Don't get on Santa's naughty list. Ooh. Then you've got Christmas time, and you've got that large Christmas tree, then you've got your embellishments, but we're not stopping there because you've got more. You've got the Nutcracker. Yeah, look at this. Love this one. Brilliant design. You're going to have a lot of fun colouring this in as well. So you've got Christmas Bliss, you've got Merry Christmas, and then you've got the Nutcracker there with your bubbles. Let's show you the size of the stamps, because of course it's good to see the stamps when they are the right way round, Janice. There you go. Fabulous. They are big, £15.98. We are extremely busy for your first set. That's your Nutcracker and your Christmas tree. 369610 is your item number. We've got more. Remember, you can purchase these and they'll be available on Flexi for you because it's all part of the Flextravaganza event. Anything over £1, divisible into 2 payments. So let's face it, this is going to be £8 today. And then £8 in a month's time if you're just going for these 2. Another great set of stamps. Let's have a look at them stamped out. It's the detail in these I love, Lou.
It is, and it's art by Marlene, so you know the quirkiness of it. And they are really quite fine, some of the details. And I always think they're great stamps to look at, but I don't think you see the fine lines until you stamp them out.
Yeah, I love that. That Santa's pretty quirky.
Yeah.
I like that. So it says, Dear Santa, I've been good all year, scribble out. No, sorry. It says, Dear Santa, I've been good all year, scribble out, all week, scribble out, all day.
That's about right for me.
Yeah, I love that. That is brilliant. You've got happy holidays down the bottom. We're not stopping there, though. You've got another set for you. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, now this is great for your elf on the shelf.
Absolutely. She's got a bit of attitude there. Look at those stackers she's got on. She's sporting some heels there.
She certainly is.
Yep.
She certainly is. And her antlers, look at them. Couple of them on top. Love that snow globe.
And you can, those ones in the back, we sort of, I know we look at them sort of, but they're great because you can mix and match them, make them into mandalas and background papers. So yeah, and that little, at the bottom is the lights, but I don't think it's just lights. I think it looks like, you know, it's like a border.
Yeah.
So there's lots of different, yeah, they're like, you don't have to have them like that, but I think the way they've coloured them.
Yeah, they look fabulous. And as we're coming down and having a look at those, that one at the bottom, that like snowflake, well, you could change that. You could add your little micron pens and you can add detail to that. And it could be like a mandala or something.
Absolutely.
But you'll see here, you've got Father Christmas, Santa Claus there in traditional red. You can, of course, have in green if you want to, or any colour you like. It doesn't have to be Father Christmas. It could be just a quirky character all year round, and you could change his dress to suit. £15.98. 871222 is your item number. We're very busy for that set as well. Now, we have got some watercolours for you. I was looking for some watercolours today, and these are the ones that I think you should go for because we've got a lot of benefits by going for these. First of all, the price, saving £9, £13.99. 651158. We'll start with the first one, which is your sparkly and bright. And here are the colours, Leo, sparkly and bright. Now, these are brilliant. No, I'm going to put that down. I'm going to pick that up. There you go, sparkly and bright. Now, Lou, there's something quite cool about these because normally when you get watercolours in little, what do they call them? Like
pans.
Little pans. They're quite dry, aren't they?
Yeah, these are stay moist ones, so you see that they don't actually dry, so they've got a shine on them. Plus, these are XL pans. So if you think that these like, I think they're 3 times bigger or 2 times bigger. Yeah, they're large, aren't they?
Yeah. And you can take each little pan out if you want to.
Absolutely.
So what's the benefit of them being moister than others, if that's even a word? Well,
I think sometimes it worries people that they dry out, but you've got straight away you've got a greater consistency with them because they already are moist. So I think they go creamier easier. Yeah. And I just like the look of them. They seem to give that glaze.
Yeah, they're brilliant. £13.99. I think it's a gift. You don't just get your paints, you also get your paintbrush and you also get your reservoir watercolour brush and you get your sponge as well, and it comes in that fantastic tin, which is brilliant because you can just close that up, you can take that with you and that's it, you're good to go, so you can start painting on the go as well. It's a marvellous deal, £13.99. If you want to get somebody a Christmas present who loves watercolouring, or maybe someone that's just started watercolouring would really love these for Christmas, it could be a good idea to get them. £13.99, 651158 is your item number. We're busy for those, but we've got another set for you. These are your Brighter Than Bright. Now remember, we are in the midst of that Flextravaganza event, which means you could go for both of these today, and it's just £13.99 and then £13.99 in a month's time, which is, again, a great bargain. So we've got your Brighter Than Brights, and I like these. Now, Lou, we can see these on white card that you've done for us, and they look brilliant. Love these colours. And you've actually encouraged me to paint with brighter colours, and I really love it. How are these going to work if we put them on black?
Well, I'll try if you want. I can try them definitely and show you what they look like on black. That's not a problem, because sometimes they will work. I mean, the yellow might be different. Do you want me to try it now, or do you want to carry on?
We'll try it in a moment's time, but at least we can give it a go.
Absolutely.
But they are Brighter Than Bright, and again, they've still got that moist texture to them, and it's the price, £13.99, saving £9. It's a fabulous deal. It really, really is. Now, we've got more for you on the show. Of course, you can head to the website and have a look at everything, but this next item has flown out time and time and time and time again. Now, the price you see on the screen, believe it or not, is for all of them. Lou, tell us about these.
Well, when we brought them, people was like really, really surprised, because normally you're paying £5-6 for one colour. Here you get a full set, and each one has a metallic. So rather than you have to choose one, you're getting 4.
So can we use these with our stamps? when we're
Absolutely,
stamping?
everything.
Can we put them on like squidge them on a glass mat and then use them to paint with?
Absolutely.
Wow.
You can use them as you do your watercolour. The only difference is these are a matte chalk finish.
Yeah.
But the sparkly one, don't forget, you've got a metallic in each one, will then make all the other colours metallic.
Yeah, it will do. Oh, look, it doesn't surprise me that these get busy. We're already busy for them. £23.76. You've got a £9 saving on that, and you can divide the cost of this into 2 payments. So that is £12 today-ish. And if you're a Freedom member, no P&P. Just see where the benefits lie, because we've got the Flextravaganza event running up until Friday the 12th of November. Become a Freedom member, then everything you buy over £1 is divisible into 2 monthly payments interest-free, and you're not paying any P&P. It's a great time to buy for Christmas. It really, really is. £23.76. It says extended delivery on these. We are dispatching them on the 15th of November, but definitely worth the wait. Great colours that you've got here. 583717. Let's head to the website. This is where you can see all of the items available for you. Don't miss out on your advent calendar. Oh, I love that journal, Lou. I've not seen that before.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, I wish we had that.
I've got mine.
Well, I can order it. We'll have a look at Lou's when we come back. Oh, I want that. I'm going to have to order it after the show. Right, we've also got some returning favourites as well. We've got the tags for you, which again, dare I say it, coming up to Christmas for gifts and things like that. The die cut blocks are always busy for those. So let's have a look at these. Oh, look at that one. That is a great one. You've got Winter Wonderland, Happy Christmas. Christmas Memories. Oh, Cozy Christmas. What's that like? Oh, I like these. £9.99 or £4.50 in your flexi basket. Oh, can we have a look at this journal? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I do. I just think it's fabulous. Do you know why I like it, Lou? Because as soon as I look at that, I get inspired.
Yeah.
As soon as I look at that, I want to paint in it. I want to doodle in it. I want to be colourful.
That's really good, that.
I just think it's marvellous, don't you?
Because that's the whole point, isn't it? It's you want people to just look at it and think, right, I've got to paint, I've got to colour, I've got to... And I'm really, really pleased to hear you say you're not frightened of colour.
Yeah, I'm not. And you taught me that. And I love that. And I had another journal that I bought on a show that you were doing. And used all my bright colours in there. And I just loved it. I think it's great.
It's very freeing, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And you've got your little pocket there, so you can put some die cuts in there. You can put your paintbrush in there if you want to. And then you've got your paper. So with the paper, Lou, watercolours.
Well, technically they don't call it watercolour, but as we all know, we do use it as watercolour. So it's a mixed media paper, so it can stand a bit of me battering it.
A little bit of welly.
Oh, a bit of welly on there. But I like the fact that you're not just confined. It will watercolour, but it holds its weight. It's good, strong paper as well.
Brilliant. I love that. Do we know how many sheets are in there? There are 30 sheets. 30 sheets, which means there are 60 sides.
Yep.
60 sides, it's 300 GSM.
We have refills.
Do you know what? That, hold fire, stay there. Let me pick one of these up. A Christmas gift for a budding artist. Those two together, that's it. Oh my days, you'll be adored forever if you're going to buy that.
Ink pads.
Ink pads as well, yeah.
You can pay it in
your £15.99 is for your journal.
That's good.
But of course you can buy that on Flexi. Why don't you add something else? Oh, that would be amazing. 918934. I just wish it was my birthday this month. Right, hello. Now, the monthly mega deal, your advent calendar, we're so busy. Over 10% of the month stock has gone. Because we're not going to start opening these up until December the 1st, it's a monthly mega deal, but 10% of that month's stock has gone.
Has it?
Wow. And you've got 25 surprises. We will be opening one every hour. We opened one at the top of the hour. If you don't want to see, we'll let you know when we're opening it. But I guess we're going to be using it throughout the show, so that's kind of going to be nil and void, really, isn't it?
You're going to have to sort of keep running in and out, aren't you?
Yeah. £44.99. It is available on 2 payments, though, but it's a great saving of £15. It really is. Do you know something, Lou? I mean...
It's exciting, that, isn't it,
you could give this as a gift.
Oh, yeah.
For a birthday, if someone's got a birthday coming up, you could just give it as a gift for somebody to say thank you for what they've done throughout the year. But I still believe that if you gave this on Christmas Day, they would then have January to open it every single day and still get the benefits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and advent calendar doesn't have to be for Christmas, but you know, you could do.
I think the thing is, it's if you're going to get yourself a lovely present, what a present to get. Because people like advent calendars, but like you said, it's something that you're going to use, and it's something that, you know, it works out about £2 a door. And you think, I go on about coffee or a can of soda or something. That's what, £1.50 now. So you're going to get a present out of this.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea, and you are absolutely loving it. 382957 is your item number. Fabulous price. Right, should we get to demo?
Oh, I'm messing.
I'm just thinking to myself how I can get this journal in my bag before I leave today. It's
mine, that. So
I know it is.
I will give it you.
No, I'll hand it back to you, Lulu.
Not later on, you can't have it yet.
Right, what we're going to have a look at, Lou?
Well, I was just like, oh, what do I do with these? Because it's just, the stamps are so incredible. They're quirky, I love them. And Marlene's, she's known for the creativity, the colours that she uses. And I just thought, let's get creative with a background. And I've just got my oxides. And I'm just banging down some colour, because I think if we show you how easy it is to make a background first, you can see how good the toppers are. So I've got some of these inks here. These are my oxide inks. Now I'm new to the oxides, and I'm a bit in love with them. And I'm using it sort of just to create a little bit of different colour. I don't want it to be too nice and neat. As you know, I don't do neat. But it was great. I was at Phil's place, Phil Martin. I had a great day with him. And it was people who was, I was chatting to people, which was lovely. And they were saying that how they're not worried now. They get to a stage and they would have thrown stuff away, but now they keep it.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And that's good, because you get past it after a little bit and you think, oh no, right, honestly, it will be all right. So don't worry if it looks a bit like this, just go with it. Now I've spread some water, so all I'm going to do is just with a clean dauber, I'm just going to brush.
Oh, I like this effect.
The
and this is the oxide, because you can add water.
Absolutely.
Now, this would look good in your journals. We're very busy for that journal. We'll leave the details at the bottom of the screen. £15 and 99 pence. Almost a quarter of the stock has gone. But can I ask everyone a favour? Can you just leave me one, so I can order it after the show? Thank you. But yeah, very busy for that. £15.99. I won't mind if they all sell out, but I'll be a bit mardy. But don't worry about that. That is an excellent deal, that really is. But you could do it in one of your journals.
Oh yeah, and the things that you're getting out of your little doors go in your pocket, because these little stencils are perfect. If you're going out and about, you're perfect for it. So as you can see now, I've just smudged them around. They don't look as bad now. I mean, at first it was a case of, oh, she's off again, she's off. So while it's still damp, I'm going to get the stencil. I'm going to take a tiny bit away. Now, it might not be damp enough, but we'll see. I don't think it is.
Could you add water to your over the stencil?
Yeah. I mean, what I've done with these is I've done the water and I've spread it with the water, so it will be damp. And I'm just going to, instead of trying to sort of move that, I'm just going to put, and you can see straight away, this is Marlene's style. This is what she's known for, the brightness, the colour. I'm changing the colour, and you can see now just how useful these are. And if you use colours that are quite transparent, the oxides are brilliant for layering, because, you know, the purple and the green, you get a great colour.
I wonder if you could put those stencils through your die cutting folders to do a little bit of embossing.
Yeah, I think I think you could. All depends on, like, if you put a shim through, because you need quite a bit of weight with them. But yeah, I can't see why not. But I just like the idea that these match other things that are in your behind the doors.
Now, Lou, could you do this with the chalky pads that we've got on the show?
Absolutely. I just wanted to show, because I know what people have got. They might not have the chalk pads, but then they might have the distress. So this is now what we're going to do. We're just going to, any excess water, just get rid of it, because you don't want to go sort of too too wet with it. Then you get your background stamp. So you can choose any of these. And we're going to put our nice tree on or anything.
Which ones are you going to go for, Lou?
Which ones shall I go for? We'll go for the globe.
The globe. Okay, that's in the second set that we showed you earlier on. That includes the elf and Father Christmas. What do you say? Father Christmas or Santa Claus?
Father Christmas, I
Father
think.
Christmas.
It's strange, that one, yeah. Father Christmas.
Father,
yeah.
Santa, Father Christmas. Santa.
Yeah.
I think I say Santa. I think I do say both. Anyway, they are available in a set of 2 for you. These are the ones that Lou is going to use. They're an excellent price, £15.98, just to show you the stamps there, or the prints of the stamps that you can see that Lou did for us earlier on today. Great detail, but only £8 today and £8 in a month's time, because it could be part of your Flextravaganza event. Love those. Brilliant, Lou.
I'm using the the ink pads now, the chalk ones, and I'm just going to put a little bit on there, and I'm just going to do some simple stamping on and off. Now, the fine detail is wonderful. I want it 2nd and 3rd generation, so just to get a little bit of colour on and a bit more fine detail.
Now, we're very busy for the chalk ink pads. In fact, we've had an email from Carolyn, and Carolyn says that she absolutely loves them.
Oh, brilliant.
She uses them for stamping and watercolouring. You've got a whole set of 24.
Absolutely.
This is just 4. You've got a whole set of 24. Each set includes a metallic, £23.76. Here they are. So you've got some lovely earth colours, watercolours. You've got flower colours in there as well. It's a magnificent, magnificent gift for somebody. Treat yourself. What a gift for you. £23.76. You are saving £9, which is great. 583717 is your item number. And yeah, they've all got that sponge that's soaked up the ink in there. It's a French word. It's a word we all use. It's tampon. It's a word, you know. Don't be afraid of it. Why should you?
Yeah,
do not move on. Do not move away from the word. It's French, tampon. Say
it
again.
That's what they call it there, yeah.
Yep.
It was when I first heard it, I was like, pardon? But yeah. And what I'm doing now is I'm using the chalk pads just to show you that these chalk pads are working amazingly well. Look at that with your distress. So all these little colours that you've got, you know, you've got them all instead of just having one. You can choose them all. So all I wanted to do was just show you that I've not even got an ink. I've got the stamping block there, but I'm just trying to sort of create an atmosphere. So I love these.
And it's not I mean, that stamp you're using there, Lou, yes, Christmas, but it doesn't have to be for Christmas, does it?
No, it doesn't. And even if you say, you might see that I've got that dirty, don't worry, that'll wipe off. So, and they layer up brilliantly, so you can put one in the middle there, and if you want to change the colour and put another one in it. So to me, right, so what I'm going to do now is just, that's the easiest way I tend to do it, is just clean it off like that. But it's never bothered me, honestly. Just wipe them off.
Yeah.
So, got that there.
And what's nice about them, Lou, as well, they're a good size. They're not too big. You know, with what you're doing now, going around the edge, it's a good size to hold and just do those different effects.
And it's perfect for taking away if you're going, you know, places or you're meeting people. And it's great because it's great. My fingers are sore at the moment and I can use these without too much. I find that a little bit harder to use because it's too wide for my fingers. But this, and I've got all those colours. Yeah. So basically, we've done that. We've got that colour. Now that's Marlene.
Yeah.
That's totally Marlene. Now what you could do is get our little Santa here and just colour him in and have him there. Or what I did before was I got the tree. Now the tree is absolutely brilliant because you can decoupage this tree.
Now the tree's from the other set, Lou.
Yeah.
It's from the Nutcracker set. Do you know what? That is a sizable stamp when it comes for a Christmas tree. It is a fabulous, fabulous stamp. It really is. And so is a Nutcracker. And your baubles as well. £15.98. Isn't that fabulous? I love that tree. Absolutely love it.
Do you know what? I've hid it. I've hid the tree. I've hid my tree. Right.
You got it?
Yeah, I've got it. What I wanted to show you was one of the things I thought I'm going to do next is I just thought it'd be nice if you could do a pop-up card or anything else, or you could just have like kinetic cards, which I think are great for Christmas. But all I've done is just chopped it up and I've just stamped it out. So I've stamped it out on the watercolour paper. And then what I've done is I've put here pencil and then some watercolour, and I'll just show you what I've done. You don't have to do it this way.
Is that just stamped, Lou? Have
Just
you got-
stamped.
Yeah.
And
Wow, look at
actually, shall I show you how I'm going to do it? Be easier. So you get the tree,
Yeah.
and I'll get this piece. I'm using, the white paper is Phil's, so it's Phil Martin's because it's super smooth for stamping on. It is absolutely stunning. I'm very impressed with that stuff because it shows all those details that a lot of paper, if it's got surface, will lose because the roughness of the paper sort of makes the details, they lose it. I'm using a VersaFine.
Yeah.
No, and I'm just, now, what Marlene's done on this is giving you some drawing lines
Okay,
and
what
some
do you
shading.
mean by that, Lou?
Right, well, shading and drawing lines, she's done some hatching. Hatching means drawing lines one way.
Yeah.
Cross hatching means going over the other way to create a cross. So hatching,
Yeah.
cross hatching.
Yeah, got you.
So she's actually put the shading in for you. So I'll just stamp it out and show you. I love this, this block because I was talking on Sunday about this block with Phil and saying that you're committed with some of them. When you put it down, that's it. But if I'm not, I can sort of jiggle it around and then think, right, okay, it's fine now. But there we go.
Wow.
Just show you that. Now, what you can do is just see the lines. They're very, very fine. But if you look at the stamp, it's quite misleading. Let me put that stamp. Can you see how dark they look in comparison? So the lines are very fine. Very, very fine. And I'll show you the difference between it on super smooth and watercolour.
Okay, brilliant.
So, yep, you can see lines. You can see watercolour, it's got a grainier feel. Smooth card, it's softer.
So same ink you've
Same
used?
ink, same ink.
So hang on, so the one nearest me.
This one here is watercolour or mixed media paper.
Yeah.
It's got a rough texture. This one is super smooth card. So you can see the difference in it.
Yeah.
And it's both the same ink, VersaFine,
Yeah.
on the same platform, but it's totally different result. And the reason for that is because the surface of this is rougher, so it's hitting and missing. The surface on this is smoother, so it glides.
Yeah.
So
Wow, look at that.
it's really easy to do. You get your paints, and you don't have to be, and the thing about this is you don't have to be an amazing colourist. You just get your paints. I've chosen some blues. Now, my paint crap, don't worry about it. See it here? Don't worry. Right, that's my fault. All you do is wet them down because that's the nature of them.
Are you using the Brighter Than Bright?
I am going to use whatever, yes.
Oh,
Brighter
Brighter Than Bright. These are fabulous. £13.99. It's a whole little kit in there. So you get 6 pans and they're larger than most. They are more moist because they're semi-moist. And they're Brighter Than Bright, and they're just going to be absolutely delightful to use. And because they are moist to begin with, you've got the lid, so you can just close the lid, which is brilliant. I do love the word moist. I do. I just do.
If you wanted to and you got both, you could take that other one out and put the other one in. So you could put the two in together.
Mix and match.
You know, if I wanted to take that out,
Yeah.
and I could put the other set in that set.
Lou, you genius.
So I could just take them both out.
Would you have to wait, you know, when you're using them and they're moister than moist because you've wetted them?
Not unless you contact.
So
No.
you wouldn't?
Or the other thing you could do is put a little piece of packaging in.
Good idea.
Right?
Good idea.
And then whatever's on there, you clean
Yeah.
and what.
Do you know what? That is a fabulous idea. And as Lou said, if you want to go for both of them, I'll just grab the other one here. I just think this is an excellent gift because you've got the Brighter Than Bright and you've got the Sparkly and Bright. There you go. Extra large pans, both semi-moist, and you get the brush, the water brush, and the little sponge and your little mixing palette as well. What a fabulous gift. Only £13.99. Just remind you of the monthly mega deal that we've got available for you. Your advent calendar, there's something behind every single door to create with. There are dies, there are stamps, there are stencils, and so much more. Oh, there's pads in there as well. Saving £15.44.99. This is a fabulous chance to get your advent calendar in time for Christmas and to start using. Or when you get it home, just grab everything out of it and rewrap it and give it as gifts. 382597 is your item number. It's part of our Flextravaganza event, so you can divide the cost of that into 2 equal payments over 2 months, and it's interest-free, no credit cards or anything like that. In fact, with Flextravaganza, anything over £1, you can divide into 2 monthly payments. That's 50p this month and 50p next month. I know. I don't know whether we've got anything for £1, but you can go and have a look. Anything over £1, divisible into 2 payments, including this one. We're very busy for this, just to let you know. It is a monthly mega deal, but we have sold quite a lot in 35 minutes. Is it over 10% of the stock gone already, Lou?
It's well worth it. It's such a nice present, but I also think if you're buying for next year, you know, they don't date. The things in them will never date. You're not worried about them going out of fashion or anything. They just won't. I wanted to show you some of the colours if I can, because some of the bright colours scare people. Don't be scared, like these, bright and bright. Don't be scared, because when you look at it, this colour like this here, it's like, whoa, that's very bright. But it's actually, when you start to add a little bit of the pink with the yellow, you get a beautiful colour in between orange. So there we've got a little bit more. Add a little bit more. And we get this beautiful orange.
I've got a question, Lou, already.
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you wetting the paper before you put?
Nope.
You don't need to do that.
You can do. You can do. You can wet the paper first. There's the pink now on its own, and that is quite bright.
Lovely.
But if I was to then blend that in there, and then blend that in there, now I'm not getting, you know, I'm getting a whole blend of colours there.
Love that.
It's not as scary as people think. I think you've got to try and get over the idea that, you know, colour, you can't use it. If you use it and use it sparingly to start with, then what you can do is build it up into maybe something a little bit stronger later on when you get a bit more confidence.
Do you know what I think
But there
it
you
is? Speaking from my own experience, when I first started to use lots of different colours, my worry was making mud.
Well, yeah.
What advice would you give to anyone using colours so not to make mud?
If you dry layers, you'll never get mud.
Okay.
If you dry a layer and put another layer, unless you start scribbling it off, you'll never get mud. It's when it's wet to wet and
Then
it goes
starts
to mud.
mix.
Yeah.
How about it's on black card? Remember, you're going to show us some of the bright colours just to see. You never know. I don't know whether it would work or not, but it's always
that
interesting.
would look great.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at this.
Oh, I see.
I'll get a bit stronger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite like that colour. So you can see you've got good coverage. Well, you can see it. And as you look in the light, I'll have a look at the yellow now. I think the darks might. I think what they're being a transparent, I don't think they're going to be as bright. But
just
I'll
a
show you
suggestion
these.
of colour. Is that the sparkly set?
Yeah. So with the sparkle, get a bit more water on them. Yeah, they're going to show up definitely. But then they'll mix with them as well. So what we can do is get all sorts of colours now happening with the sparkling. So there we go.
Wow, look at that.
So now we're getting...
You could put them on black. Jane's emailed in, not my Jane. It'd be surprising if it was. Different Jane. She says she can't recommend the paints highly enough. She's got both sets. So there you go. That's a recommendation from Jane.
Better than anything now.
Jane, if you've got anything you want to send in, any pictures of anything you've painted, please send it in with these paints. We'd love to see it because it encourages other people. And it's really nice to know that you played a part in someone else starting their journey with the paints that you love. It's a fantastic way to just get the message out there. So if you do have a smartphone, you can take a picture or a tablet, take a picture, send it in to studio@thecraftstore.com, and I bet Lou would love to see it.
Absolutely.
It's always nice for you to see what people have been up to, Lou, isn't it?
I can't tell you how good that makes you feel, because you think, it's worth sort of doing stuff, and it inspires us to carry on. It's just brilliant. So I'd love to see it.
Oh.
I've got the watercolour. I stamped it out, and I've just put some of the yellow from the Brighter Than Brights, and I'm not worried about the edges. Now, if you are, and you're leaving a white edge, that's fine, but I'll show you my little trick. So it's a little bit damp, a little bit more. Now, I've washed off the colour, but just left a tiny bit of the yellow, and it's just faded on the card. Doesn't really matter, but what I want to do is bring some colours in. So I'm now going to go into the green, but I don't want it too strong. So the actual yellow underneath is going to allow me to create an ombre. So that's now softer. So I can add a little bit more to the edges like that. I've done one already. I just wanted to show you how you can build the colours up. So I do the same, add a little bit down here, and then I go into the blue, and then blend that out.
Are you squeezing that brush?
Nope, not at all.
So you don't need to do that?
No, no, not at all.
You're not adding a lot of water and it just looks so...
No.
Do you think that's because they are semi-moist to begin with, that they flow better even when you've got the tiniest amount of water?
Yeah, because they've got more of they have, all of them have a binder in, and the more binder that there is, you know, doesn't mean that you're getting less pigment, you're just getting more of a glide with it. So it's a bit like the solutions you can buy to blend pencils, or it's like blends it a lot easier. And I think these, I'll be honest with you, they're very nice for building layers as well.
Are they?
Because I'm getting quite a nice result with this, and I'm not really trying. So all I've done is basically I do one colour, quite strong, bring it down to the next colour, and then blend it out a little bit more and keep adding layers. It's best now to sort of, if I was happy with that, just get it done. I'd give that a dry. But I'm not too worried because I know this is okay. It won't go to mud too much.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Go on.
Do you remember rocket lollies?
Oh yes, I love them.
Do you remember rocket lollies at home?
Absolutely,
I used to
love them.
love rocket lollies.
But just think about these colours, right? So I'm going to get now one, you'll think, when you see a card that's been done and you think, where have they got that colour from? Well, this is the teal that you get with that. Yeah. So don't just think you've got these colours, you've got all of them in between. So you just pull that out a little bit, and then, like I say, you can either do the edges or...
Gosh, yeah, look at that. You see, on my monitor here in the studio, that doesn't look too different, the colours. But here, I've just glanced over. It is more of a greeny teal.
It does.
Wow.
But what, I'll show you now, but what I've done then is I give that a little bit of a dry, because what I don't want to do is make mud. Now, purple with a colour will make mud, don't matter what you do.
Yeah.
So I've already done one, but what I did was...
Could you show that just to camera number one, just because that will pick the one that you've just done?
Oh, yeah.
Because that will pick up the colours a lot better for everyone at home. There you go, so you can see that. Doesn't that look brilliant?
So you've created an ombre, but what you want to do is build up that. So you say you're not too confident with watercolours, but you want to make it bright. What I've done is, I've already done one, and I've put the colours on more definite, and I've added, I'll show you what I've done. I've added a pink and purple outline because it's bright.
With the paint?
With the paint.
Really?
So what's happened is I've sort of hiding any bits that are cut a bit iffy or whatever. And I'll show you what I did with the pencils. You get your pencils. I'm using Faber-Castell, but you can use anything you want. It's better off if you're not using a watercolour pencil, but if you want to use watercolours, then that's the one. I'm using a proper wax or oil-based, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to add just where it meets the underneath, and I'll show you why. You're creating a depth. Now, if I was to make another card out of this, which I will cut this 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times and do a three-dimensional one. So each layer is different. But I just wanted to show people this one. It's so easy to do. And then we'll go to, I have purposely not done, this one here is called Glistening, I think, out of the sparkly range. And you get this wonderful gunmetal look. But just to show you how well it works, I'll just put a little bit of colour there.
Just looking at that, it looks like a peacock's feather.
Well,
tail.
You could do like, it looks all sorts of different things. So here, just putting a little bit of black there.
And this is where Marlene's done the cross hatch?
Yeah, the hatching for you. She's done a little drawing, and it shows you where the shade is. Now, can you see?
Yeah.
It's made a big difference to it. And you're not doing much. So if you've got like gel pens or anything like this, get your gel pens out and then just have a play with putting colour on and all the little lights that you want. Gel pens work really well on these surfaces. I've found that this paint is really good for gel pens because some paints don't like it. They just repel it. So that's a plus as well. So I'm going to do that and then just get another colour. And it works, like I say, these work as watercolours, these ink pads as well, with the paint. Right, so I'm not doing any more because I'll get bored.
Doesn't it make you just want to go and colour something when you see Lou do this?
Well,
it really does.
I like the idea of just playing, and I think once you've got that idea of it being playful and Christmas and whatever. It doesn't matter, you just enjoy it. Just let it go and forget about colouring in the lines, colour out the lines. I mean, here I'm just going over some of the stencils and marking out with a pink pen. And you can do this with any one of yours. You don't have to. You just it's a journal page, it could be a scrapbook page, it could be anything you want. So I folded it in the middle. Yeah. And the only reason I folded it is because you could make a little pop-up card if you wanted. So the way you do that is, I'll just show you with a piece of paper, a little bit smaller than it should be. But the thing is, if you've only got this side card, let me just show you, it doesn't matter, because what you do is just chop it there. So I'll do that for you just to show you. So if you've got, say, A6 card like that, the way I've done it is I've just gone in and all I've done is left a little gap around it, just like a border. I need to put a bit of pink around that, but I'm sure you'll forgive me. And then get your double-sided sticky foam, and then I put it in here or there. Now, you don't have to leave a white edge, but I just sometimes, if you're a bit worried about how you sort of cut things out, leaving a white edge, it stops it from being worrying. So what you can do is just place that there so that when it folds, I've only glue in the edges so that it opens like that, and you can fold it together and have it that way if you wish as well. So it pops with the card that way.
What about having it on the outside of like a book or a journal at Christmas, so it's going down the spine?
How nice would that be?
Yeah.
How nice would that be? And what I've done is, if you don't want to do, I mean, I would do it a little bit smaller than these, but if you just want to do the edges though, it will still fold out that way, can you see? I've got to get it right, but what you do need to do is just fold these over, and then these are the bits that glue. And they glue there, and they fold and stay like that. But I like the idea of just having this. That's a pop-up one, I'm going to do that later. I just like having it 3D, and then getting some little presents and just putting them under the tree. Aww. Like that. And I'd go mad. I mean, you could add this three-dimensionally and have that underneath. Nothing to stop you.
Do you know what? That is fabulous, isn't it? Yeah, you could
just
layer it up as well.
That's all you need. And there's...
It's a fabulous set to get hold of. With your Christmas tree, you also get the Nutcracker as well. But it's a sizable stamp, isn't it? And it's a nice funky set of stamps as well. £15.98 for both. For 17 stamps in total. That's an absolute bargain, 369,610. But we are in the midst of our Flextravaganza event, so you can split the cost of anything into 2 payments, which is marvellous. Now, almost a third of the stock of this fabulous journal has now gone. Almost a third of the stock. I love this. Now, you've got your little tie there, so you can keep that nice and safe. You've got a little pocket on the inside as well, so you can put like your little die cuts there or little messages, or maybe even keep your pens and your brushes in there if you want to. You have got, is it 33, 30?
Yeah, 30 pages.
30 sheets of 300 GSM mixed media paper, which is fabulous. And you also get, yes, the zip poly pocket in there as well. 918934 is your item number. I would definitely get that whilst you can. And again, if you're thinking about Christmas gifts for anyone that loves colouring, don't forget, let me just grab one of these. Oh, I knew that would happen. I'm just wrecking everything. I'm just getting excited. These two together would make a great gift. They really would. Your paints and your journal. Of course, your paints is an extra £13.99, but divide the cost into 2. That is Christmas all wrapped up. It definitely is. It's a marvellous gift. Oh, I'm really excited about this show. Really am. And right.
It's presents all round, really, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
It really is presents.
Your monthly mega deal, Lou. Busy, busy, busy for your advent calendar. And, of course, you've got 25 windows to open. We're going to open 1 per hour. We've already opened 1 this hour. We're going to open another one at 8 o'clock tonight. So do tune in for that. But do avert your eyes if you don't want to see what, of course, is in the windows. Because it could be a surprise. You want it to be a surprise, but you will be able to craft with everything that you open and see. 25 surprises. £44.99, but of course you can divide the cost into 2 as part of a flexi buy. Fabulous. And Freedom members, you've got a £15 discount. That is amazing. You can become a Freedom member today, 888 your basket for £7.97. You won't pay any P&P. You'll become a Freedom member. You'll get great discounts like we've just seen. And remember, with the Flextravaganza event, anything over £1 is divisible into 2 payments, so there's no P&P to pay. How amazing is that? Right, back to Lou.
Yeah, I've got a small card here, but I've got some other card as well. You can, sorry, that's not it, but you've got these cards, all these coloured papers that we've got. There's some amazing pads that are here. So if you want to use these coloured papers as well, I brought these on. So I just wanted to show you how simple a little card like this would be. It's a bit mucky, that's why I'll turn it round. But I love this little globe. I love it.
You've got 6 minutes, Lou.
Oh, no problem. So I love this little globe, and I just like it there. But I want to create like a little scene. So I am going to get my stamp platform because it will work better for me on here. So it does clean up these. I mean, mine's mucky because I use it. And I'll be honest with you, if it was all clean here and nice, and it'd mean that I've not. Either one, I was having a bit of a moment where I was cleaning everything, or 2, it wasn't used. So I love mine. I'm going to use black, but grey, sorry, because I don't want it too heavy. So I'm just placing it there, and then just going to do, that's it. So now I'm using a sky, it's called sky, no, what is it? Cloudy sky. I think I might put a tiny bit because it's drying up that, so I'm going to put a tiny bit of this black on, only because it's drying up. Sometimes you need to do that. Your stamp pads, you know, they get to a point where they're just right, and then the next minute, it's a bit like your fringe. Gets to the point where your fringe is perfect, and then the next day it's too long.
Does yours do that as well? I thought it was just me. One day my hair could be all right, and then the next day, that's it, it's gone at the job.
Yeah, absolutely. Centimetre, it's millimetres, but it does make a difference. Right, look at that. How clear is that? So, all I've done, got that. Now, what I wanted to do was showing you that there's packaging and all that. So if you wanted to create the dome for that, I wouldn't try. I haven't got, some of these work on these, but I'll be honest with you, they slide all over, so I'm not going to try it. So I've just got this here. All I'm going to do is get my paints. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit of the blue, this blue, and you don't need a lot because we're creating this sort of watery scene, and I'm using a bit of the sparkle with it just so I've got a nice blend. And all I'm going to do, just at the back of the house there, a tiny bit of blue. Now you won't see it, so I'm going to put a little bit more on there. You can afford to layer this up because
that's a nice blue.
So what I've done is I've put some lighter colour on and let it bleed out a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit more on there. And all I'm going to do now is just let the water sort of do its own little thing with the paint.
Is that from the Brighter Than Bright?
Yeah.
That is it Cancel Tonight it's called?
Yeah.
Cancel Tonight.
And it's a wonderful colour because it's got like quite a green base to it as well. So just do, and when it dries, it will dry lighter. And if you've got some of the snow effect stuff, will go great on there. So we've got that. Now there's a dark red here, and you might think, where am I going to put that? Well, this is one of my favourite colours with the other purple. I just love it.
In the colours, you've got Dancing Queen, you've got Poodle Skirt, you've got Danger Zone, you've got Kiss Me, Disco Fever, and Cancel Tonight. And that's in the Brighter Than Bright set. You get your brush, your water brush, and you also get your sponge as well as your palette and your tin, £13.99. The Sparkly and Bright has glistening, shimmering, dazzling, sparkling, glittering, and twinkling. And that's £13.99. I love these names, especially Poodle Skirt.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they miss. The colours in the Brighter Than Bright are Dancing Queen, Poodle Skirt, Danger Zone, Kiss Me, Disco Fever, and Cancel Tonight. Cancel Tonight, Poodle Skirt.
That's Poodle Skirt. I remember.
Actually, I've not got my glasses on. I really hope I've said that right.
You sure?
I have, yeah, Poodle Skirt.
Poodle skirt, right, okay.
It's that colour there. If a poodle was going to wear a skirt, I'm sure it'd be that colour.
That's a yeah, unusual,
It must
that
mean
one.
something, poodle skirt.
It must do.
It must mean something to somebody.
All I've done is just added some of the colours together to darken it down. But those bright ones, don't be worried, because look, I mean, I've got a little bit of the purple together with the, I'm not going to say out names because I got it wrong, and created like this atmosphere. Now,
Yeah.
I just want to get the yellow.
Apparently poodle skirt is the 1950s big skirts with a poodle on. You know, they used to have a poodle
Oh, right,
on, and
I
they're all
see.
fluffed out. So yeah,
I never had
poodle
one of
skirt.
them.
I didn't know it's called a poodle skirt.
No, I never had one of them. I could say, yeah. So now what I've done is put a little bit of yellow, and I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of orange. Now, these are the bright.
That's your poodle skirt.
Right, poodle skirt. Then I'm going in with my poodle skirt.
Go on then.
These colours, you'd be like, no. But if you just see how tiny drop like that, dry it off, it's so
Oh, it's like a warm light.
warming. It really is. And use them together and blend them in. You've got that lovely, lovely feel. Now, the best thing is we want it on a surface, so you could have like your little lights round there and at the
You've
top.
got about a minute left, Lou.
But if I wanted to put this on, say, a surface, I'd get a little bit of... You do need to sort of...
Ground it.
Yeah. So you just... Now, this is stamping card, so what happens is stamping card behaves differently than watercolour card. As you can see, it grabs it, so I'm just going to darken that there. And then I'd finish it off, because this looks a bit...
Now, Lou, you're back at 8 o'clock tonight, also at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m.
Yep.
Sorry, 8 a.m., 12 p.m, 4 p.m. What time's the football tomorrow, Lou?
I know.
It's a big day for you.
I know.
And do you know what? I hate to say it, Lou, you're wearing red in your hair.
I know. That's Lou. That's Lewis telling me to put that in because he wanted me to match the tree.
You do match the tree, you match the set beautifully, but I'd be careful wearing it tomorrow.
I'm not wearing red tomorrow. No. So anyway, I've just put a little bit of dark in there, but the last bit would be get a piece of packaging, go over it like that and put some, so that your snow globe has got your packaging on, and just make tiny little ones like that.
Oh, thanks, Lou. It's been an absolute pleasure. Get hold of your advent calendar. It will be available. It's supposed to be available for a month, but we've been incredibly busy. Lou, you know I love working with you.
Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that.
Yes, I shall red myself up for everyone else. Lou, we'll see you back at 8. I'll see you in a minute.